And this is a video review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Deluxe Class Ironworks. Now this is certainly an odd one. Of all of the Earthrise figures that we've gotten this wave, this may be the the least necessary, especially if you're a G1 collector. But I don't know, it's just a lot of things are a bit off about him. Anyway, before I go into too much detail, let's take a look at the packaging. So for Cybertron, he is figure number 8. There's Ironworks in his base mode, Earthrise image, him in his robot mode in his individual parts, as well as in one of his base modes. So if you take a look at the map piece for this guy, okay, his map piece says Velocitron. I don't know why there's a reference to Velocitron for him, but yeah. And then here is the instructions. His text specs there. Individual parts are no longer named, unlike Siege. And then, so that's combining him with Wheeljack, which I can show you later on. It is a bridge mode, I guess, and transformation to base mode. Now there's a lot of like fan modes, which I won't go through because you'll be sick of it by the time Earthrise is in full swing. You'll be sick of all of the different fan modes and everything. Dual Ironworks fan modes and things like that. Lots of people on Reddit looking for karma, I guess. But anyway, like I said, he is an odd one. Now let me put him in his normal configuration. So this is actually one gun, which can go there. This hook actually goes on this side. So yeah. Now I have no connection with Ironworks as a character, so I don't know how accurate this guy is to whatever appearance he did have before, but I do like the construction motif. The yellow is very nicely done. Not a lot of black seeping in, considering it's yellow. One of notoriously bad colors for Hasbro. Head sculpt is pretty well done. The body is gunmetal, at least the front part, while the back part is black. All of this is black plastic painted yellow, which is nice. Nicely done hook, not posable, though it does swivel. And the legs, not bad legs. And then from the back is clearly pieces of road. Some hollowness there. It's not too bad. Now for articulation, he has a swivel neck, goes a little bit up and down, barely left and right. Arms can go all the way around, that much out. This arm, upper swivel, this arm has double joints. This arm only has up to 90-degree motion, and this arm has this movable shoulder pad as well. No swivel on this wrist. Swivel here, but I don't think that's a wrist. His chest part does come out and reveals a shovel. He has a swivel on the crotch piece, so he technically does have a waist swivel, but the swivel is connected to the back, which makes it not only incredibly hindered but incredibly off-putting as well. Anyway, legs can go all the way out, forward, back hindered by that road piece, upper thigh swivel, more than 90 on the knee, and a little bit hindered, but he does have ankle tilt. So yeah, certainly one of the other figures in this War for Cybertron trilogy line. Comparing him with his wave mates. Let me just lower this. Here he is with Cliff Jumper. Here he is with Wheeljack. A little taller than Wheeljack. Here he is with Hoist. Definitely smaller than Hoist. Now, previous trilogy. Here he is with Mr. Crosshairs. Here he is with Sideswipe. And here he is with Prime. Oop. Don't shove Wheeljack Prime. So, not a bad assortment. Not a bad assortment at all. Now, to transform him, transforming our Ironworks is pretty similar to how you transform your siege weaponizers, in that he is individual weapon pieces. So let's just do that. Remove this, remove that, remove that, remove the leg, and remove the leg, remove the road piece, and remove the other road piece, and then just rotate the head and push it back. So there is Ironworks in his individual pieces. Now these pieces do, let me fold that, you can fold that in. Now these pieces do have a lot of connection points. So for example, this main part does have those two, no, not that, those 5mm ports there, pegs there, so peg hole there. This opens up, revealing a nice shovel. So another peg there, and there's another peg there. So lots of ways to connect to this guy. This one does have a road piece, so there's a peg, a hole, this base connector, another base connector there, and this is absolutely the same, only opposite. Now this arm does have that peg hole there, peg hole there, peg there, peg there, and this crane piece just has that peg hole there. Now this other arm, peg, peg hole, peg, and base connector there, another peg there, and there is usually set up like that, but you can always, you know, do some fan modes there. What else? This is just a road piece, so base connector, base connector, base connector. Here, lots of pegs, another peg, peg hole, base connector, and base connector. Now these base connectors do work with things like, you know, Prime's trailer there. If you have sound barrier, does connect with Omega Supreme and some of the older powered Primes as well. Connects with Heist as well. So lots of interactivity here. Now let's get him to the official transformation. So first things first, position the legs this way, one on top of the other, with this arm configured this way. Just peg it there, but maybe before you do with us, because it's just easier to do it now. Peg those base connectors together, then do this. I mean, you can do either way, just easier that way. Now configure this as a normal as you have in the body, and then this gun splits into two as well. So this part we peg here all the way in, and those two pegs will go into those two holes there. There you go. Now that floating bit, you can use this, peg that there, and that pretty much stabilizes that back piece. And this road piece, just connect here. There you go. And this crane piece, put this together, extend that peg there, and use that as a crane there. Now there you go, that is Ironworks in base mode. Now you can, of course, if you have sound barrier, connect sound barrier there. Oop. Better this way so that his legs don't get in the way. Still gets in the way, but you know, what can you do? Then if you have some micromasters, these micromasters can go there, just kinda nice. Again, I'm not into the whole base former thing, but as base formers go, this is pretty good. As I've said, you can have it connected to Optimus Prime's trailer there if you wanted to. Why would you? It's not a bad thing, but you know. There you go. Now for some comparisons and size comparisons for Ironworks. Here he is with Prime. You can actually connect this to Prime so that it looks like he's unloading stuff. Here he is with crosshairs, sideswipe, and here he is with his Wavemates wheeljack, cliff jumper, and hoist. Now the deluxes are a bit big to go there, but your micromasters will work fine. Okay, now to use Ironworks in armor up mode, let's use this guy. Let's use refractor here. So, and let's follow the instructions to a T, just because I haven't tried it and I think it's daft. Anyway, take the foot parts, peg them at the bottom, and these will work in with any of your Siege and well, most of them anyway, Siege and Earthrise figures. Some do have different port configurations, but most of them have the same port configurations. Take the body part, remove that, and flip it out to reveal the shovel. Open up that and then just peg it on the shoulder. Now this is probably the daftest part. Take this thing and rotate it as so. Connect this thing here, just because you don't have a place to put that thing, and then peg that on the shoulder. So yay for useless armor pieces. Now take this part, open it up, make sure that part is extended, and hang on like that. Pick it at the back. And this claw bit. I peg it in the right place here. Claw bit connect there as such. And then last but not the least, the gun. You just peg at the top of the thing over here. Yep, not like that. This way. Yep. Yeah, so there you go. Hooray for slightly off-putting, barely unnecessary armored up modes. Now, final thoughts on Mr. Ironworks here. As I've said, of all the figures in Wave 1, he's probably the most unnecessary. He's not bad per se. Quality-wise, I think he's a notch better than the weaponizers in terms of plastic and everything. But, you know, he's just not necessary, especially if you're just collecting G1. So, yeah. So, that's the review. So if you like that review, do leave a like, leave a comment, and do subscribe. As always, this has been Grimtrigger, and this has been Deluxe Class Earthrise Ironworks. Thanks for watching.